Yo, amazing people, what's good? How you guys doing? My name is Daki and I'm so happy to be in your faces again. Today is Trend O'Clock and this is where we talk about all the trending conversations, put them in numbers, put them in ratings, put them in ranking, maybe top 10, top 5, top 7, top 3, top 2, maybe even a top 1. My name is Daki and let's go straight because this is Gosto Trend. Today, we're talking about top 7 legendary Afrobeat producers. Now, this is not P Prime, this is not Young John. We're talking about guys who have been in the game before all of this revolution. People who made sure we had classic, people who work with like Nice, Whiskey when it just began, Davido, all these guys, all these producers are the set of guys we're talking about today, putting them in number from 1 to top 7. Trust me, and we're not putting them in any particular order, we're just going through the flow 1 to 7. But then some person will get like higher conversation rates because of what they've done, who they are, and what they've made the culture look like. Are you guys ready? Because Daki is ready. Let's go straight. Number 1 for me is going to be Don Jazzy. If you argue with me on this one, they should flog the king because bro, Don Babaje was that guy who changed the face of Afrobeat. Trust me, his beats were mastermind. No, he was singing with his beats, yeah. His beats were mostly for artists. Now he will not write. He doesn't. I'm not sure he has produced for maybe a couple of few artists, but then he produced more for his own artists, likes of the band, One The Code, The Prince, Dr. Seed, Korede Bello, Tewa Savage at the point. Just name them. He was the brain behind all of these guys. But I won't lie to you, the band was a big artist, a global artist at the time, performed at the AFCON and all of these. But the man behind his success, no cap, was Don Jazzy. This guy was always making sure everything was working, putting pen to paper, making this beat. And you hear, now do this beat, Don Babaje, 2 years ago when I was in motion. So my guys, I should stop singing, so I'm going to stop singing. But then let's go straight. So Don Jazzy is my number 1 artist. This songs like Fall in Love, Oliver Twist, Kiss Your Hand, but that's the one they call R2B is amazing. This guy in his catalog has like a lot of songs, trust me, that he made sure this song did good numbers. Now let me tell you what producers do. Now, they don't get to have the credit because trust me, the singers get the credit. Trust me, Whiskey gets credit, Davido gets credit, but nobody pays attention to the fact that the producers did a sleepless night job to make that song a banger. And trust me, we are not giving them the flowers enough. What's my job? My job is to come here and say, this guy deserves these flowers and let us collectively give it to him. So for me, Don Jazzy, you deserve all the flowers in the world and I'm giving it to you because you have changed the game of Afrobeat. You made sure Afrobeat has a new face and your consistency is top notch. So you sit for me as number 1, straight up number 1. Number 2 is Cheesy. Cheesy, amazing guy, the brain behind Peru remix. See, if you know Cheesy, right, the name look like a Gen Z name. That's a lie. This guy has been working tirelessly, consistency, year in, year out. Work with Whiskey when he was growing up. Work with Davido. Even in this generation, he's still useful. Fireboy, like. These are guys that have transcended. They are not just, a lot of producers just went with the flow of last generation. They ended there, like Sam Clef. No cap, Sam Clef just ended there. He never went to the new stage. But these guys, they've made sure they've changed the way of producing and all of that, and they are still more consistent even in this time. So Cheesy is the guy. This guy understands that I need to change, and he has changed drastically, and which is making himself more sorted after and more needed even at this point. So trust for me, that guy is my number 2 producer. He's changed the game. He makes sure he make a name for himself, or he made a name for himself, and he has been doing that year in, year out. Number 3 for me is going to be no other person than Emajijomio. Hey, Emajijomio. Hey, Emajijomio. Hey, Mastercraft is that guy. Mastercraft. The master of the craft. That's his name. Amazing guy. Now, this guy was, if you were in the streets, right? If you were a street artist and then you love the fact that what they did on the streets and how they did it, you will like Mastercraft. Like no cap. He had songs like Father, Indomie, Shade with Mayokun at the time, Life is Easy with Mr. Easy at the time, and Yawa with Techno. This guy had amazing songs in his catalog, but then these are like the biggest songs they had at the time. And Mastercraft was the guy who knows what to do. Now his beats were very known. You can guess his, if you see Mastercraft work, you know his work. Like he has this emblem. You can tell that this is a mastercraft job because he's good and he understands what to do on his craft. So for me, my number 3 is going to be mastercraft. Number 4 for me is going to be Fuse, Mr. Producer. Fuse, amazing guy. Fuse obviously did his own song Finesse. You know, that's the thing about this guy is that now he has gone through the killer of stuff. As a producer, he was good. It was very, very good. And then he had songs with Olamide, so many songs with Olamide, so many songs. He had songs like Melo Melo with Olamide. He had Summer Body, Olamide and Davido, like amazing. Fuse came through his own song Finesse. Finesse. If I broke down my business, I'm a shadow you go right to. For like for the night too. Hey, Finesse. Now that song was mad because of the production, and Fuse was the brain behind it. This guy understands production, he understands singing, and no wonder he is my number 4 artist. If you argue with me, you are sitting on the long thing. Moving on to my number 5 is someone we respect so much as OJB. He's late now, but then this guy, while he was alive, made sure that he gave us banger. One of the banger he did then was, for instance, with Two Face. See, OJB is someone that we wish he stayed longer because he would have given us so many jams. But then the short time he stayed with us, he made sure we enjoyed him and gave us something to always sing for. Now, the thing about the song is this: if you play, for instance, now by Two Face, you still dance to it. You like there was a uniqueness in that production. Like it wasn't what you can get anywhere. It was tied to OJB, and that is why you cannot produce like every other person. You cannot be producing and you'll be like, who are those? You'll be like, is it P Prime? No. Is it Young John? No. Is it? Because there's nothing unique about. Now those are my chords. I'm not saying they are like that. I'm just saying an example. Now there's nothing unique about you, but OJB has this unique thing about him, and trust me, his song did good numbers. And we wish he was alive, but while he was here, he was one of the best we had so far. So he makes my number 5 list. My number 6 is someone you cannot doubt. If we want to make it to the top 3, his name will be there. If you want to make it the top 5 will be there, top 4 will be there, top 3 will be there, top 2 will it be there? I think so. His name is Saz. Saz on the beat. Hey, Saz on the beat. Hey, see, Saz was that good that there was a time there was a buzzing song then. Good morning, my neighbor. How you doing? Are you feeling okay? Hey, like the beat now went bro. If you didn't dance to that song, you are a cultist, because that song was an amazing one. It wasn't a song, it was a beat, and that was Saz brilliant. Like the time, it was so mad. Saz came through, gave us series of bangers upon bangers upon bangers. He had songs like Come Closer, that was the one with Wizkid and Drake. He had Kakobi Chicken. He had Beat of Life, bro. Beat of Life was the banger. He also has, like, obviously, like I said, Good Morning My Neighbor was a beat, and this guy made sure if you didn't like music, you would like Saz on the song. You would like Saz producing on the song, because bro, this guy was fire. And number 7 for me is going to be legendary ID Kabasa. If you don't know this guy, then that means I feel, because I want to put this out there. I feel like if ID was not producing, we might not know who Nice was or who Nice is. Basically, now Nice is a good artist. He has a unique voice. There's something about Nice voice that you like his texture, but then the production. Look at what he did on Gongaso. Gongaso. See, bro, it was that. See, there was no way. See that song. That thing he did on that song, bro, killed the song. This intro was catchy. The intro was very, very precise, catchy, that anyone will love the song. And that was the brain work of ID Kabasa. He made my number 7 list because he's one of the best we have so far, and that makes my top 7. And that obviously with ID Kabasa, we come to the end of this list of my top 7. But then I always say this: we've ended the conversation now, but then in the comment section it continues there. If you think I didn't mention your artist and you feel it's good, please come through, mention his name, and let us converse. Please don't mention Sam Clef, because I will not add him. I love you guys so much. Take care of yourself.